Hello YouTube, welcome to Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. I'm Ronnie Humphrey as always. Thanks for joining me today. We're gonna get back on this valance on this 18 car, see if we can get it finished up. So ride along with us. Okay, on our last episode, we were working on this valance and got this side here pretty much trimmed in. We had to come in and do some trimming on the top. The way I do that is with a grinder, one of these flapper wheels, and we got now it's a lot smoother, has a smooth transition along, and we're about ready to go ahead and button this thing up. So let's see if we can get this on, see what it looks like, and we'll go from there. I went in here and slotted these holes a little bit because I wanted to pull this back. That way it make it butt up a little bit closer. And I think we're pretty close. We'll get it buttoned back up here and see what it looks like. It's different today without my grandkids being here. Boy, I tell you what, they wear me out. There we go. Oh man, that'll work. Get a little brake cleaner here. Just get a little bit of this silver off here. All right. Tell you what, I can live with that. So let me get the camera down and let you look at it and see if it meets your approval. All right, that looks pretty good. Come on around and we'll tighten these here up. We're not going to use any heat over here. Luckily, this side is going to pull up tight. We'll go ahead and put, I won't put too much on these. There we go. Now, we'll get us down the ground. We're going to cut this in an angle. We'll just keep that same line going down. Now, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to cut this bottom off. We'll get on the ground or get lower to the ground, get on our blocks. I'll use these blocks. And I think we'll come around, we'll figure out what the height is kind of on this side. And we will make us a block probably and come around and mark it all the way around. So let's see if we get that set up and be right back with you. Before I let it down, I decided I better go ahead and cut this left front off and trim it real quick. There we go. Okay, now we'll put it down on the ground and see if we can figure out how to measure this thing across the front. Okay, we got the car down on the ground, and you can see that really that's pretty level across the right front. So you can see we just got to come around this side over here and trim it up. So we will pick it up, get that measurement on the right-hand side and just carry it across. And we'll have to end up cutting a pretty good bit off of here on this left front. But that'll work out pretty good, looks like. Okay, I decided I'd go in there and make me a trick little gauge. Just took some scrap metal. And we'll set this down here and we'll be able to slide that on the floor like that. And we'll put a pin there and we'll go around and mark it. And that'll make sure it's nice and even. All right, you can see we got it marked, and it's going to be level right there. Then we're going to pick it back up on that side. So we'll get it back up on the lift. I'm going to cut it up in air, and my little gauge worked pretty good, and we'll see how that turns out. So let's get it back up in the air. All right, that's one side done. Move over to the other side now. All right. I like it. Well, I decided I'd go ahead and open up this box from Brian and CompCal. And we got everything put on except the big hood decal. Obviously, we don't have a hood yet, but that goes on front of the hood and that goes across the nose. Got to do a little paint repair on the nose, but that's what it looks like. Very excited. And Brian and them use very high quality vinyl, and it's a lot easier to bleed out the air bubbles, especially like on these headlights. You got a lot of different surfaces there, and it's very forgiving, a lot easier to work the bubbles out. So I encourage you to give Brian and them a shout anytime you need anything for your race car. So pretty good. So very happy with the valence. It looks good. And we are just needing a hood, and we need the cowl pieces, put decals on it, and we'll take this sucker back to its owner. Well, it's starting to look like a race car finally, and we just got to do a little touch-up paint up here on this front grill area and get the hood on it, obviously, and then get the decals put on that. And I think we'll be pretty much wrapped up with this project when we get it back to its owner. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. We'll see you next time on Race Car Fabrication and Restoration. God bless you. You take care.